Good morning. So I am working on knitting a sweater, so I've been spending most of my time like knitting and crocheting stuff like this headband. I think it's really cute. But anyways, I want to make a Christmas dress. So my Christmas dress is gonna be this vintage pattern. Isn't it so adorable? I saw it on eBay and I was like, I really want it. And I kept telling my husband, I'm like, look at it, it's so cute. And he told me I was able to bid up to $25 for it. I bid 21. With shipping, it did end up being like 30, but I bid less than $25, so look at it. I haven't seen a pattern like this available close enough to my size that like it would be really nice and worth it. It's size 18 for 36 bust, so I'm just gonna add a little extra in the seam allowance area when I cut it out, and it should fit me just fine. But it's so cute. This is the dress. It also has like a petticoat pattern, so if I want to, I could make a petticoat to wear under it, but for now I'm just gonna focus. Hi, Tilly. She's down in this corner. But for now I'm just gonna focus on making the dress, which is gonna be made out of, okay, drum roll, this Christmas Pokemon fabric, and it's so cute. Look at Pikachu and Jigglypuff. This is just about the cutest fabric I ever did see, so I really wanted it. And I'm gonna make my Christmas dress out of this Christmas Pokemon fabric. And there should be also enough for me to make my husband a matching shirt, so we will match and be all Pokemon and Christmassy for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna start taking the pieces out and cutting out my fabric. I just looked at the pattern and it has a date on it. It's from 1956, right there. Cool. So it is a 1950s dress. I wasn't sure the exact age of this pattern when I bought it. I wasn't sure if it was like 1950s or like on the edge of the 1960s, something like that. But 1956, mid-50s. Cool. The pieces are printed, so it's not an unprinted pattern, which I do tend to get a lot, but this one printed, so it shows all the markings. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to work on my bedroom floor to try cutting this out. Now I folded up the bottom hem because this dress is like full length on me if I were to do the full length, but I want this to be like a probably mid-calf range, so I folded it up a bunch here. And I'll just follow this line and kind of smooth it out into the pattern, so it still has that full width at the bottom, but like cut it like that so that it still is a smooth line. Yes. I nearly just cut the back piece upside down, but I stopped myself. I might end up having to do some piecing, we'll see. Because I can't flip it the other way for the skirt to be at the wide part and the top to be at the skinny part. Okay, we will see. I might have to do piecing just to make sure at least the fabric is facing the right way, and yeah, it'll be fine. So I'm going to set this piece aside. I'm going to cut the rest of my dress pieces out, and we'll figure it out for the rest. But the center back, I did leave extra because I want to put a center back zipper, and I believe the pattern wants me to do a side zipper. It wanted me to cut this on the fold, which I did not do, but that's because I wanted to put in a zipper so there's plenty of fabric to turn in the edge twice and finish it that way. Alrighty, so all of the fabric pieces are cut out for my dress and my husband's shirt, except for like the little pieces. But for now, I think I am going to mark the darts on the side pieces of my dress so that I can get those marked and sew the darts. So what I just did was, oh my gosh, this fabric is so cute. So I pinned the center front to the side fronts so that I can sew those. I held it up to myself and I feel like it might fit me pretty good as it is without those darts in the middle of the side fronts. So I don't know if I'll do the darts. I'll sew it together, and I can always quickly add darts at the end if I feel like I do need more for shaping. But if I don't have to do those darts, that would be nice. It doesn't have to be like super fitted, just like fitted enough. And there's already like a lot of shaping in these panels, so we'll see. I'm gonna pin these, or I pinned the front. Now I'm gonna pin the side backs to the back pieces, and I'll try to sew those all at once. So I was sitting here sewing at my sewing machine right here, but Tilly pushed her way up against me and was like, I want to sleep with you right now. And I can't say no. I love her. Oh, she just wants to cuddle with me. And she's purring. Oh, you are so precious. I love you, Tilly. You are so cute, baby. Baby. Oh, you got an itchy? Got itchy? Oh, you're so sweet. Alright, so I'm just assessing what I've already done so far and what I still need to do on this project. I think today I would like to do the interfacing at the center front pieces of my husband's shirt so that would be ready for buttons. So I want to do at least the interfacing and just sew the placket area. And then for my dress, I need to cut out the little strap pieces that tie into bows at the top of the dress, and the facings for the insides of that part. I also really need a zipper because I decided to make this zip in the back because I just think that's the easiest way to do this. I don't want a side zipper. So I want to at least get the center front of my husband's shirt done and then do the strap area of my dress. And then on Black Friday, I'll probably do some shopping, and then that's when I can get a zipper for this dress. But I did get like my dress basically all assembled. I just need to do the strap parts and the interfacing, or the facing, not interfacing. I'm not doing interfacing on this. And I guess the zipper is nearly the last thing to do anyway, so I probably won't hem it though until after the zipper is in and everything, yeah. So I just need to work on that part, and then I'll be working on my husband's shirt mostly, I think, today. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and make some coffee, but I did make significant progress. So I have the interfacing in the plackets for the center fronts of the men's shirt. I pinned it at the shoulders and the sides. So I'm going to do all of that sewing at once. And I'm also going to sew on the ties for the dress in the front and the back. I have all of those pieces pinned on. So we have made progress. I'm going to make coffee before I actually pull out my sewing machine though and start sewing. Hi, Ronnie. Ronnie. Hi, baby boy. Alright, I'll leave you. Oh, I also can sew the sleeves of the shirt right there. I have them folded right sides together, so I could actually sew those at the same time as well. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. So I just sewed the front placket of the shirt. I sewed the side seams here, and I sewed, I want to say showed, but sewed the shoulder seams. I'm actually going to sew in the sleeves. That's that's the right word, sleeves. I'm going to run, I guess, a gathering stitch around and fit them in the armhole. And then when my husband gets home for work, he can try it on. I'm not going to finish any of the seams, I don't think, until he tries it on. Except maybe I might finish the shoulder seam because I don't think there'll be an issue there. Maybe I'll fill the shoulder seams. But I'll wait to do the sides until my husband can try it on, I think. And I'm doing that because somehow the orange shirt that I made for my husband's like fall shirt, I made him like an orange plaid button-up, and it ended up being really big and actually fit his dad better. When we did some pumpkin carving, his dad tried it on and apparently it fit him. So I did need to adjust down my pattern a little bit, so I just want to make sure this fits him. But I think it will. I didn't scale it down too much, but yeah, this is so cute. I love this fabric so much. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, before I sew on the sleeves, I'll fell just the shoulder seams, and then I'll just try the sleeves in. So I've almost finished everything I wanted to do today. I have the plackets sewn up, I have the sleeves in. These sleeves are probably a tad bit long, but I can shorten them after my husband tries it on. And I sewed on the ties for the straps. I just need to do the facings, and then I'll stop. I think I just need to cut out the front and back facing pieces, and that will be my stopping point for the day, because I need a zipper to test the fit, and I need my husband to try this on when he gets home. It's a bit wrinkly because I had shoved this in a cubby, so I either need to iron or steam it, but I just cut out the facings for the front and back neckline area. They're right here. I think I might pin the shoulders together so I can put it on a hanger and then steam it before I attempt to sew on it because it is pretty wrinkly. So I have the facings pinned on all along the front. I have pinked the seams in the dress, and now I'm going to sew the facings down. Alright, the facings are sewn on, so now I can flip the facing to the inside of the dress and then tack that down. My goodness, I haven't put the zipper in yet, but this looks so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm working on finishing my dress, then I'll work on finishing my husband's shirt that matches, but this is so cute. Okay, ignore my messy room at the moment, but this is super cute. I just tried it on for the first time. The skirt is so nice and full. It'd be really fun to make a petticoat for it, but I don't think I'll have time for it. Maybe later, but this is really cute. Okay, so I just put the zipper in. Now I'm going to let my dress hang just because there is bias in the skirt panels. So I'm just going to let it hang for a while, and now I'm going to work on my husband's shirt. Alright, so I am working on my husband's collar, and I'm going to sew it together and then attach it to the shirt. Yes, technically you are supposed to do the darts at the beginning of the project, but when I was starting the project I didn't feel like doing darts, so I'm doing them now after it's like already put together. I'm also thinking that I might just seam the shoulders together without doing the bows, because the bows are cute, yes, and maybe if I was using like a more slinky fabric, something more satiny and slippery, I would keep the bows in, but this is cotton and it's kind of bulky, and I do like the idea of being able to wear like a sweater with this dress or something and not have it bulge up on the shoulders and look kind of weird. So I'm thinking of taking the shoulders apart, undoing the bow, and just doing like regular sewed closed shoulder seams. But anyways, I'm gonna sew the darts, and then I might undo the bows and then just make this shoulder area smooth. Because I do think it is cute. I just think maybe since I used a basic like cotton fabric, it just feels kind of bulky, and I don't know. I don't think it's as cute as it could be as if I was like using maybe fancier silky fabric or something. So I might change the shoulders. Okay, so I changed the shoulders to where it's smooth. Now I have the dress hanging so that it can stretch out any bias that is in the skirt. And My husband's shirt is done except for the buttonholes. And the buttons, I need to find the buttons before I can do the buttonholes. Those I kind of have to do around the same time because the buttons determine the buttonhole size. But I finished it. Other than that, I just need to find the buttons. And that is the sweater I'm currently working on. I'm almost done with the ribbing at the bottom there.